Hello everybody, welcome back to Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 TNA. We are here on the show after Destination X, and we're going to be building up to TNA Hard Justice Week 4 of August. So that should be interesting. And then we have Turning Point, and then we have No Surrender, then Bound for Glory, then Turning Point, then Final Resolution, and then we are going out till the end of the year. $400,000 loss. Finance quickly. Spent more on workers, so I need to get workers down. Definitely need to do that. Need to get more TV revenue. Need to get more ticket sales. Need to get more everything, really. Everything up here and nothing down here is what I need. Up here, nothing down here. Anyways, let's find out where we're going to be booking the show. We're all 60s in popularity now. We quickly started at 55, so that's good. Trends, minor positive still. Visibility, we haven't been to the Great Lakes in the past 6 weeks, so let's go to the Great Lakes. And Illinois Wireless. Wow. Filter. Let's try for anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 because we want to sell out the crowd. We don't want to get empty seats. Unless that thing's going to be 30,000. Let's go to the Lansing Center in Lansing, Illinois. We have 4 pre-show matches, 15 segments on the show, so let's get it started. Which we've already started. In an awful match that was completely devoid of heat, The Rising defeated Eric Canyon and Brent Wellington in 5:41 when Micah defeated Eric Canyon by submission. No, Brent Wellington is improving in performance, as is Micah, so that's good. The announcers storyline, the No Puncers. So I'll need to change that name. Micah has a negative crowd reaction still. That hopefully that can go away soon. Eli Drake has a negative crowd reaction. And they're good. 29E. And about that, solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Motor City Machine Guns defeated Future Vision in 7:41 when Alex Shelley defeated Mandrews by pinfall with a Shiranu. Both teams showed excellent chemistry. Tag title storyline has advanced. Why? Guess they're not aligned or something. Improvements, no improvements. You know, it's the storyline. Tag experience, tag chemistry. Poor gimmick for Mandrews and holding back low morale for Sabin because he has some minor morale issues. I fixed his major morale issues. And in about that solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. The Hardys defeated Koya and Sheik Abdul-Bashir in 7:37 when Jeff Hardy defeated Sheik Abdul-Bashir by pinfall with a twist of fate. Jeff Hardy has now switched to a weirdo gimmick out of 73. No improvements. Koya was being protected because he has poor psychology. So hopefully that gets rid of him. And the Hardys both just have drug issues, inconsistency, low momentum. Jeff Hardy before this match was at 15 momentum, so not going so well. And in about that solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat, Colt Cabana defeated Samuel Shaw in 7:54 by pinfall to Colt 45. This was really just to fix his recent fortunes a bit. No improvements, and to get Samuel Shaw on actually being used for the first time in at least 3 weeks. 46D. And this is a disappointing opening angle in terms of our recent grades. And Austin Aries isn't actually on screen. It's just at the time of writing this, I felt I would have more room, but I didn't to fit Austin Aries in. So Kurt Angle comes down and starts talking to the crowd. He talks about what the TNA World Heavyweight Championship means to him. He says that as a 13-time World Heavyweight Champion, no championship reign has meant more to him than this one. It has validated his entire career, his drive to get back from ACL surgery last year, and most importantly, his choice to stay in TNA with all you guys, all the fans. This is, then AJ Styles comes out as Evil Ways blares through the PA system, my personal favorite theme song of his from TNA. He appeals to the crowd and Eric Bischoff, saying that the last two matches between him and Kurt may have been the best in the history of TNA. And because of this, AJ feels it is the right business move and what is best for the fans that he gets another shot at the title. Lashley comes out and wow, I'm just doing terrible at spelling these. Lashley comes out and tells AJ that he was beaten twice for the title, and that Lashley earned his shot at the title at Destination X by beating Bobby Roode. He says that AJ is at the back of the line now, and Bischoff comes out and calms everyone down and makes a few matches tonight. Should be 2 matches tonight. Austin Aries versus AJ Styles, and Kurt Angle versus Abyss. Because for some reason, Abyss is a main eventer instead of James Storm, so there you go. The performance of AJ Styles was good. Eric Bischoff came across well. So Angle, Lashley, and Aries weren't necessarily on par with AJ and Bischoff. That is interesting. Quite interesting. World title storyline has advanced, joined the Revolution storyline, and the number 1 contender storyline. No improvements. Angle for a drinking habit, and Aries for a poor gimmick were the penalties. And about that, I had solid in-ring action, but not much in AF Heat. Kota Ibushi defeated Loki in 8:32 by pinfall as a sit-out powerbomb. Improvements. Loki is improving in performance skills. Well booked. Did I call it in-ring? I might have called it in-ring. I did not call it in-ring. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry about this, but this really is a big change that needs to happen. X Division. Kota Ibushi. And we've already seen that. We've seen that. We've seen that. Chris Sabin was off the game in that last match. We've seen that. This gets the same rating. That gets, I think, the same rating. This gets a better rating because, slightly better, because it's Kota Ibushi. So Kota Ibushi is celebrating his victory in the ring when Kenny King comes out. He asks Kota who he thinks he is. He says that he doesn't, but, wait, sorry about that. He asks Kota who he thinks he is, but doesn't give Kota time to answer. He says he doesn't belong to be, he doesn't deserve to be the X Division champion. He doesn't even belong in the X Division. He doesn't even belong in TNA. Ricochet comes out with a mic, and he starts to defend Kota. He says that Kota is a world-class wrestler, one of the best in Japan. He has brought his talents to America to showcase Japanese wrestling to all the Americans, to make Japanese wrestling bigger than it already is. And Kenny talks about Ricochet and Kota Ibushi being all buddy-buddy and challenges Ricochet to a match. Right now, Ricochet accepts, no improvements. Dirt sheet with just some low momentum. And about that, solid in-ring action, but not much in AF Heat. Ricochet defeated Kenny King in 9/11 by disqualification. When Kenny King intentionally got himself disqualified, Ricochet is improving in performance skills. Ricochet got a bonus for going all out. So that's good. 54C minus. And Amir Abdul-Hashim has an interview in which he taunts Jay Lethal. Sheikh Abdul-Bashir helped Abdul-Hashim during this. Managerial help, low momentum, it's in the 50s. 55C minus for this. The match itself gets a 63C. They have great chemistry, so that's something to keep in mind. EC3 has been fixed. Lethal and Amir, great chemistry. The announcer quality list of the match. Could commentary give the match a boost. No improvements. Dirt sheet. Just holding back slightly. So this was a good, solid match, as good as it could be. Besides on TV, at least, in the sense that it probably wouldn't have gotten much better if I ran this match again multiple times. And a music video is shown to promote the return of Samoa Joe, because I'm not exactly sure if I had him on TNA Impact during the save, and if I have, well, we're all forgetting about it. I have no idea how long these are gonna run. I have no idea really whatever, because they might run, I don't know. They're just there at this point. I may never have Samoa Joe return on Impact. And about that, I had solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. The Wolves defeated the Bromans in 8:18, when Eddie Edwards defeated Robbie E by pinfall with a forward lung blower. They have excellent chemistry. They do not. Jesse was really off the game, no improvements. Managerial help. Negative crowd reaction, poor psychology, inconsistency. Overwhelmed by manager. Chemistry, motivation, and the Wolves were really only penalized for holding back, so the Wolves are good. And after their match, the Wolves grab some microphones. They start to talk about how they have dominated the division these past few months, ever since May, and they won their titles back when Eddie got back from his injury, and how they were dominant even before Eddie's injury. The Wolves say that they are running out of challengers, and they invite any two wrestlers in the back to come out and challenge them. All of a sudden, the Motor City Machine Guns! They come running out and slide into the ring. They stare down the Wolves and make a silent challenge of intensity. The Wolves accept. At TNA Hard Justice, we have Motor City Machine Guns defending against the Wolves. I mean, the Wolves defending against Motor City Machine Guns, but excuse my talking. No improvements, low morale, low momentum. Those are the only penalties. Alright. In a match that had an average crowd reaction and some decent in reaction, Madison Rayne defeated Mickie James in 8:28 by pinfall with a shining Yakuza kick. Mickie James improving in performance skills. Poor gimmick, low momentum, chemistry, motivation, inconsistency, low momentum. 54C minus, and then Aries has an interview in which he taunts AJ Styles getting ready for the match. Aries was very poor when trying to improvise dialogue. That's not good. The match gets a 77B. Probably should have had this as a main event, but he lost to the world champion. He's not the world champion. The world champion is in the main event. It makes sense from a wrestling show perspective. If the champ's going to be in a high-profile match with another main eventer, he should be the main event, right? Angle is shown walking down the backstage hallway on the way to the ring. By the way, I think Aries beat him. I'll have to check. I apologize for not telling you the outcome of that match. And in about that I had good crowd and good action. Kurt Angle defeated Abyss. They didn't seem to. Okay. The in 12:50 by submission with an ankle lock. They didn't seem to click. I've come to read on the Grey Dog software forums that chemistry effects seem to have a lot more of a impact than I ever thought they did. Like that Future Vision match, because both teams have excellent chemistry. They probably got like maybe a 5-point bonus in terms of match rating. I'm not exactly sure if it's that drastic or whatnot, but this match probably could have been better. I mean, it definitely could have been better since they didn't click, but could have been even better than I expected out of it. Holding back, drinking, declining physical, work chemistry, holding back, chemistry motivation. And to end off the show, Lashley comes out and spears Kurt Angle and then delivers a Dominator in the middle of the ring, holding up the championship. This match is happening at Hard Justice. And it's Hard Justice, so let's make it, it's not Hardcore Justice. Let's just make it a regular one-on-one match. We have Kurt versus Lashley. Kurt Angle versus Lashley for the World Heavyweight Championship. Next, this show ends with a 70C, increasing our popularity in 26 regions, so of course I'm happy with it. It would have gotten a better rating if they had gone on as the main event, but it makes sense because Kurt's the World Heavyweight Champion. And Aries defeated AJ Styles. Because Aries. Alright? Because Aries. Let's continue, and I'll see you guys at the main screen. And we are back. They were better than us by 6 points. 6 points. Lucha Underground did good. Drago defeated Alberto. IPW UK signed Grotto. Sure, that's not. No, I don't see any worth in him. I don't see any worth in signing him. Kota Ibushi. TNA Explosion. Something that I should have done a long time ago. Ross Von Erich. Pay per appearance. Maybe you guys can gain experience elsewhere. Signing the Von Erichs, hoping to make them a face tag team that can do something. I mean, they're not popular. They should be more popular in the Mid-South. They're Von Erichs, for Christ's sake. They don't have Kevin Von Erich, which is disappointing. There's someone else I feel like I've wanted to sign, but I'm not exactly sure. Quick check, 73B minus. Scott Good, which is good. That's at a 70C plus, 67C plus, 50D plus, 57. Wow. 70C plus, 68C. I didn't do anything with that. 51D plus, 63C. I didn't do anything with that either. Alright. Create a meeting. Who's hot? Aries. Lashley. Rude. Angle, and AJ. I took Aries out of the storyline and put him back in as a supporting and put this storyline together. They're all fairly good, which is nice. Austin's actually at a 90 momentum. Lashley went down to Kurt. It's still there. Yeah, who's not hot? Jeff Hardy. Is Jeff anywhere better? He's at 19. I don't think he's going to be getting... Oh, that gimmick must have gotten worse the second time around. I don't think he's going to be getting any better in terms of momentum. At least not the way we're pushing him right now. So, yeah, hopefully we can get that fixed. Any medical things. Kota Ibushi can get a week off, I guess. And by a week off, I mean he'll be back at the Impact tapings. So there's that. Owner goals. That was my phone, if you heard that. This is going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, by the way, I started putting my Twitter link in the description, so go ahead, follow me on Twitter. Get some updates, I guess. Watch me, read my tweets, my retweets, and everything. Anyways, guys, see ya.